months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Cougars offense making their way on the field to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And now the handoff. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here goes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swung to the pass rush. A sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Tackled, but first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks right for a quick completion. Here we go. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after. For a key play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled at the 12. Coach pushes, he left that one in the end zone. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Cougars up the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown. Brigham Young. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's a toss play to the right. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Penalty makes it first down and 20. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Crosses the 10-yard line. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
BYU.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
BYU. Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry up. They'll hand it off. Great cut there. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the Cougars will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Well, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28. BYU.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, try to get 3 before halftime.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and... And what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship, they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle. That's stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. They're going to run it. Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Duke. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive play.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, hit the first, and here comes the tempo.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Cougars come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. First down here for this offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break.
The ball is picked off. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Look out, he's in the clear. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. The receiver makes the catch. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pass is caught. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The AT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Got the first down and still motoring. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
21. Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Cougars will crank up the tempo. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Cougars will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Gives it to the back. As the 1st down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves